The market looks chaotic only at first glance. Most traders only see price, but price is already the result. Behind every movement there is pressure, liquidity, participation, and movement energy. Pythia system attempts to analyze exactly that. The system tracks moments when price continues moving, but the internal energy and support behind that movement begin to weaken. It is exactly at these points that we often see liquidity traps, false continuations, momentum exhaustion, or future reversals. All system elements appear directly during market movement, without manual markup, without post-factum analysis. Each signal has its own function. At the same time, the goal of the system is not to overload the chart. Even with active indication, the market remains readable. This is important. Separately, it is worth paying attention to Compass. Compass is an aggregator of the market's internal state. It combines several system algorithms and normalizes them into a single scale of pressure and energy displacement. This is not a buy or sell signal. It is an attempt to show which side of the market is beginning to lose control and where the movement structure begins to change. A separate layer of the system is intermarket analysis. Pythia takes into account not only the movement of a specific instrument, but also the overall condition of capital flows between markets. The market regime scale shows how strongly the movement is supported by other market participants and how stable or synchronized the current environment remains. When markets move synchronously, signals and movement usually become more stable. When desynchronization begins, the probability of false moves, instability, and liquidity traps increases. FlowMAX tracks the direction of capital flows between assets and helps identify leading markets. This creates an additional layer of context, allowing evaluation not only of the signal itself, but also of the quality of the market environment in which it appears. Volume mood bars is a system for analyzing relative market participation. Candles dynamically change their color depending on changes in relative volume and deviation from the average volume for a specific asset. This allows quick evaluation of whether the movement is truly supported by market participants or whether price is moving with weak involvement and low activity. The system is equally readable both on desktop and mobile devices. If necessary, it can be switched into minimalistic mode, leaving only the key elements and the compass scale. This allows quick evaluation of market conditions even from a phone. In addition to TradingView indicators, the ecosystem includes Telegram bots. They allow users to receive structural analysis, interpret charts, and quickly evaluate market context without manually analyzing every element. But the foundation of the system is not bots and not AI. The foundation is an attempt to understand the internal structure of the market rather than simply follow price. The market is not chaos, it has structure, energy, and context. Follow the links in the channel description. There you can learn more about the system, understand how it works, and how to use its capabilities, including free tools and Telegram bots. And subscribe to the channel. Here we will regularly publish market situation breakdowns, examples of system behavior, intermarket analysis, and practical cases across different market instruments.